What's up, y'all? These are side hustles that saved my life after living paycheck to paycheck. And just to give you an idea, I am 30 plus, and I've been working since I was 14. It's a lot of people out there like that that been working since they was 14, and some even younger, like doing stuff around the house, like getting paid for it and having an allowance. I've never been the type person that personally had an allowance or even wanted an allowance. I didn't expect nothing like that. I've never been like a materialistic type of person. I've been real a minimalist most of my life. Like if I had a book to read, I was good. I wasn't really. I might wanted the latest pair of shoes, and that's it. Like them Dennis Robin joints that came out. And y'all probably don't remember them. It was probably my favorite shoe. I wish I never got rid of them. They were still actually fresh. They were just too little. I wish I never got rid of them. I wish I could show y'all them Dennis Robin shoes. But if it was a pair of J's, I was good. That's all I wanted for Christmas is a pair of Jordans or either a coat that was fire or something like that. But side hustles, I would say a side hustle is staying at home as long as you can. When you young and you growing up, you going through your little life stages. You might be mingling with different crowds, have your girlfriend or boyfriend, stuff like that. You start having relationships, although it might not be some puppy love stuff in kindergarten. You start attaching yourself to people in kindergarten. Some people known each other that's together now since those early age days. So I would say when you growing up, listen to your folks, get a side hustle early. You don't even have to work physically hard. You can just be like taking out the trash. Your neighbor might be older neighbors or something like that. They might need you to clean off their porch or take the trash up to the curb. Hey, you need your trash taken up to the curb. Anything, side hustles. Now, me being a female, for me, boys is easy. It's easy to get a side hustle. Like, especially a guy, but girls a little bit different. It's a little bit different for us. We're not expected to do things like that, like cut the grass and stuff like that. Although some of us a little tomboyish. Like me, I grew up a tomboy most of my life, like in sports and stuff like the girly stuff. I wasn't doing like cheerleading and flipping and stuff. I wasn't doing that type of stuff. That's my fish. I'm like, what the heck? But I've had side hustle from early age. I did actually get paid up under the table. I started working at 14. I got paid up on the table because I don't think I was old enough to work. I didn't even fill out no application. And then once I was able to actually work, I did like get a paycheck. And that felt great. But my first side hustle was probably slanging some candy, like some fruit snacks and stuff, like some M&M's. When you in school, folks buy that type of stuff. But it was later on. It was like I was doing it like my junior year, sophomore, senior year, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think I got my car too when I was in high school. I might have got my car early, but I had to like make sure I kept gas in there, make sure I had the oil change, all that good stuff. So side hustle from an early age taught me and grounded me from when I was actually of age and able to do real side hustles, make some real money. At first, I think I did good. I would say stay at home as long as possible. Okay, so when you in your 20s, you're in your early 20s, that's the best time. Stay at home. Don't jump out there. Now, if you have it, like say if you got a YouTube channel and you on Twitch and stuff, you got money coming in, that's different. And even then, you want to stay at home as long as possible because you can stack that bread. And then when you're actually of age, you can mentally focus on stuff mentally. And most people not mentally here when they're young. Your frontal lobe still developing until you're 25. And to me, men are a little bit, don't take offense, but men are more immature than females. So females mature faster than, you know, males. So especially if you're a male, don't jump out there. Stay at home as long as you can, but don't be at home sitting on the couch all day playing the game all day. If you on the game, be making some money off them games. Be flipping that money to help take care of your mama crib. Make sure it's clean. Make sure the trash going out. Stuff like that. The little stuff. Making sure you saving some of that money. Make sure you invest in some of that money in savings. The savings account that you earn back, those percentages. Make sure you do that. That's little side hustles. Stay at home. That's my best advice for you. Then when you actually got it together, you ready, you done paid some bills, you know how life is. You don't need your mama help, you don't need your uncle help, your brother help, sister help, you on your own. Then move out there. That's kind of what I did. You know, I stacked my bread. I think I raised about, because I was living paycheck to paycheck per se. I didn't have to pay no bills. I was at home. And a lot of people may not have that same where they have to get out, but it's a reason why you have to get out. You got to keep that in mind. Now, you have some people that go through stuff that's understandable, where they, you know, situation that's different. I'm talking about the able-bodied folks that can stay at home and their mama coddling them and making sure they fed and stuff like that. That's your opportunity to make the most money. I stacked about, no lie, I stacked about $12K, and I was looking for a house. I think I moved a little bit after 25. I cannot remember. I've been in this house maybe several years. But I was of age. Like I don't know how I stayed at home that long, but it was just because I was good, you know. I was paying bills, you know, had me a car, had a car note, you know, groceries, stuff like that, putting money on groceries. I think I was just mentally mature enough to realize that I wasn't ready to jump out there yet. But when I was ready, oh boy, I was ready. I was ready to go. Like, I was looking at houses like every other day, every weekend. Had a realtor and stuff like that. And the thing is, I didn't want to move into, it's easy to move out and move into an apartment. Like, that's easy. That's nothing. That's like easy work, especially if you're making money. And you got transportation. It's easy to move out and get an apartment. But my biggest fear, one thing, was like fires. I was scared of something, and I get stuck in there and can't get out. So it's kind of like, I need me a house. You know, at least I can make sure that I'm not starting any fires. You know, make sure the house is safe where nothing is going to catch fire, stuff like that. But that's my biggest fear. So, although I would like to have something where I can just pick up and go, I don't really have to worry about too much. With the house, is a little bit different. Like, you're not stuck per se, but you are grounded in wherever you are in that state. You know, you can't just pick up and leave. You know, it ain't that simple. It's a process. So that's what I did. I stayed at home. I had a job. I had an actual job. Now, I had a few different jobs. I lost a job. I hadn't been laid off. But I never let that deter me. I just went back into got another car, got another job, stuff like that, found a way to make money. And I didn't spend no money. Like, I wasn't buying no clothes. I wasn't buying no shoes. I wasn't buying myself nothing for some years. Like, I was just stacking that money. I think I stacked like $12K. I'm like, okay, I got a down payment. I got more than enough for a down payment. I looked for a house for 2 years. I didn't just go with the first thing I saw. I looked for a house for 2 years. Once I found something that I was okay with, I'm like, I need a yard. I got dogs. You know, I don't want to be too close to my neighbor, but you know how they build houses so close together. But I want to be somewhere where it's a nice neighborhood, not too much of a young crowd. And I found a perfect place where it's just a bunch of senior citizens. Actually, a lot of people have passed away where I live, that the surrounding houses, that actually welcomed me with open arms. And I will never forget that. They gave me some advice too. So, some well-needed advice, and I appreciate that. But that's definitely my biggest side hustle, I would say. Just stay at home and find you some way to make some money. Get you a job, get you a real job. Make that money and go home and mind your business. Mind your business. Don't be putting your nose in other folks. Don't worry about what other folks got going on. If they ride a Lexus every day with real 24-inch. Don't worry about that. That's them. Don't be hanging on folks. Congratulate them. You know, keep your circle small. Keep your circle small. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, learn from people. Take that mentorship. You know, somebody trying to give you some advice, take it all in. Don't shut the world out. That's where a lot of folks fail at. Don't shut the world out. Take that advice. Get some help. If you feel like you need some help, go get some help. Go talk to somebody. If it ain't your folks, in most cases, it ain't gonna be your folks. If you gotta talk to yourself, because most cases, it's nobody but yourself that can make things right. You can't keep blaming stuff on people, although it may have a lot of things to do with how you are today. You still can't let that deter you from doing your thing, so that you're not living from paycheck to paycheck. So now, my latest side hustle, I doggy sit, and I've actually taken that serious within the past 2 years, and I've made a lot of money from it. Not too much though, because I don't want Uncle Sam come knocking, but I do have a few clients that are regular. I have this one older couple where they retired and they got their dog in retirement, and that's their child. So I guess their children are grown and on out the house, and they travel at least 4-5 times a year, and I got their dog weeks at a time. So that has been a good side hustle. It has its cons and its pros. So this is going to be my latest side hustle. I am going to try to be active. I don't plan on quitting my 9 to 5. Now, if this become lucrative, I probably still won't quit. However, I might find something else to do. Right now, I am in working from home. I have a corporate job. I don't hate it and I don't love it. So I'm kind of like in between. But my latest side hustle is going to be YouTube. I'm going to actually try to keep this going, keep the momentum going, try to post video after video after video, so I don't live check to check. Now, although I got my own, I don't have no kids, I have a few animals, I still struggle. Okay, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck no more, thank God, but I still struggle to make sure that I pay my bills on time and I stay and mind my business. So yeah, so we're not living to paycheck in 2025. We're going up. If there's any creator that's watching this and hesitant about creating, reach out, comment, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, at least like the video. All you have to do is like the video. I would appreciate it.